Long before bronze or copper or steel, one material stood above almost all others for toolmaking: obsidian.
I'm standing right now on top of Lookout Mountain near Mammoth Lakes. And it may not look like much, but geologists consider this to be one of the most important obsidian sources in the state.
Formed when lava cools so quickly that it becomes glass, obsidian can fracture into edges sharper than a steel razor. It's rare, found in only a handful of volcanic regions, and for thousands of years it was one of the most valuable natural resources in California.
Some of these pieces are incredibly sharp. You could see cutting your finger on them. Of course, that's what makes them so perfect for tool making, and the Indigenous up here use them for all sorts of things like knives and scrapers and arrowheads and spearheads. It's almost the perfect natural substance for that kind of tool making.
The mountain sits on the edge of the Long Valley caldera and erupted nearly 700,000 years ago, leaving behind vast deposits of obsidian that would become a prized source of toolstone. Groups such as the Owens Valley Paiute and other indigenous peoples of the Eastern Sierra and Great Basin depended on materials like this. Obsidian was almost like the microchip of the day, immensely valuable and good for a number of different uses.
One of the interesting things about obsidian is that it has a unique chemical signature. You can tell where it came from. And scientists have found tools up and down the state that they've been able to determine very specifically that it came from this exact spot.
Some of those artifacts have been discovered hundreds of miles away. Obsidian from the Mammoth region moved through extensive indigenous trade networks and has even been identified on the Channel Islands off the California coast.
What's cool is that this is not just a story about geology, it's a story about people. It's a story about earlier civilizations that lived here and thrived and made tools that found their way all over the state. And evidence of that society, of those civilizations, is scattered here all over the ground at your feet.